Hey everyone, during this video we're going to talk about Adrafinil. If you haven't checked them out, I've already made videos on modafinil and armodafinil, which are somewhat similar. Adrafinil is a precursor, I believe, of precursor to modafinil. So essentially, if you're unfamiliar with it, what it is designed to do is to help with wakefulness. So you can be sleep deprived, take some Adrafinil, feel like your normal self, and feel a little bit more focused, a little bit more motivated. What I like about that is that that's exactly what it does. It's good for those emergency situations when you're traveling or you're sleep deprived or you've got like a big day ahead of you where you have to stay focused, have to stay concentrated, and have to be at the top of your game. Instances like that, once every couple weeks, it's a great supplement to have. There's the side effects are very low. The risk of addiction is low. It's very affordable, which is great about Adrafinil. And you don't need a prescription; you can just buy it online. That being said, what I don't like about it is I notice with Adrafinil more of a crashing effect in the later portion of the day. Something like 8 to 10 hours after you take it, you'll notice a little bit of a headache. Just something won't feel right. You will drink as much water as possible. And the other thing with it is you're almost it's very stimulating. It's stimulating somewhat like that feeling of drinking too much coffee. Like you'll find yourself doing better at some tasks, like for example, data entry or just computer work, but in social situations, you'll find yourself just more patient and very irritable. I was finding myself just very irritable again during conversations, and like just the smallest thing would kind of set me off more than normal, which is important if you're in the communication business or you're just having meetings or having important, yeah, again, just important conversations on a regular basis. But otherwise, if I mean, it's a go-to if it's something where you need to fight off fatigue. So for that purpose, I would rate it very highly. Again, I would rate it as armodafinil first, modafinil second, and then adrafinil if you don't have access to the first two. Just because of that like the irritability you feel on adrafinil is just it feels very strong and it feels I don't know if this is true, but it just feels like it's like a shorter, maybe there's a shorter half life versus versus modafinil, because it seems for whatever, like with adrafinil I have to maybe take it a few hours after again. And what's great about these three is that you can still kind of have naps, and unlike caffeine, you have caffeine and you can't really take a nap, you're just awake, right? Whereas these substances you can still you know take your little nap, take your recharge, and get back to it and stay focused. So I hope you guys found that helpful, and I'll see you next time.